It's not just a thought, it's a mindset makeover. Join me today on a journey of reshaping thoughts and transforming lives. Remember how we talked about your mind being your best tool? Well, it can also turn into your own worst enemy, but only if you let it. But today we're going to flip the script and we're going to dive deep into a mindset makeover. In the last video, we talked about the power of the mind and how our mind is a tool that we can use and we can harness its power to conquer anything. I explained the mind as an analogy using a car, where the car is the body, the mind is a motor, and the driver is our soul. We also talked about the mindset and how our mindset is the way we view the world. We talked about the victim mindset and the triple P mindset, which is powerful, proactive, and purposeful. And finally, we talked about the MAC mental model. A mental model is the way we understand the world. And MAC mental model stands for mindfulness, assessment, and choice. Finally, the most important piece of information in the last video was that the only thing we can control are our thoughts. So what is a mindset makeover? It's like renovating a house, where your mind is the interior and your thoughts are the decor. Just as you would swap out old furniture that no longer serves you, you swap out old limiting beliefs that are getting in the way of your life, that are harming you or holding you back in any way, for new, fresh, empowering ones that will push you, propel you, and get you closer to where you want to go. And why is this important? Because our minds are like gardens, and if we neglect them, weeds grow. These weeds in your mind would be the old limiting beliefs that are overrunning the potential of your beautiful mind. This is what I call mental gardening, and it is not a one-time deal. This is a process you're committing yourself to. This is changing your lifestyle. This is not only changing one thought. You're changing how you think and how you feel and how you act every day so you can have the results that you want. Imagine if you are committing yourself to a healthy lifestyle. It's not enough to go once to the gym and have a few healthy meals here and there. You commit yourself to this. You make changes that will transform your entire life so you can lead a healthy lifestyle. You make healthy choices. So it's the same with our thoughts. The same with choosing what you want to wear every day, choosing what you want to eat every day. You need to start choosing what you want to think about every day. Interesting fact, we have around 40 to 60,000 thoughts every day. Yes, you heard right. 40 to 60,000 thoughts every day. We're not even conscious about 5% of these thoughts. But if we start paying attention to even 5% of these thoughts, if we start choosing correctly what we want to think about or how we interact with our own minds, then we can create massive impact. So let me explain to you how to go about your mindset makeover. Let's go back to the MAC mental model. First step is mindfulness, is being aware, paying attention to your inner dialogue. What thoughts are you telling yourself every day? What are you thinking day in and day out? Are these thoughts positive or negative? Are these thoughts constructive or destructive? What do you think about when you first wake up? Do you go to the bathroom, see yourself in the mirror and say, "Oh, I'm beautiful. Today's a beautiful day." Or do you look at yourself in the mirror and say, "Oh, I look awful. I look tired. Look at these bags under my eyes." What are you telling yourself every day? And then comes the second step, assessment. Assess how these thoughts are impacting your life. Are they making you feel good or are they making you feel bad? Remember that thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to result. So, what are your thoughts creating in your life? What results are you having? What are you feeling? How are you acting? And what are the results that you're having as a consequence of your thoughts? And finally, the most transformative part of the MAC mental model is choice. What are you going to choose to think about? We talked about choosing your clothes. We talked about choosing what you eat, what you put inside your body. So now it's time to pay attention and choose carefully and wisely what thoughts are you going to put into your mind. What are you going to allow in your mind that will create the ripple effect that will produce the results in your life? And it is not only about choosing the correct thoughts, it is also about knowing how to counterattack the negative thoughts that already sprung in my mind. Because if I'm having 40 to 60,000 thoughts every day, it is very likely that some of these thoughts, maybe a great amount of these thoughts, are not going to be positive thoughts. So the most important thing here is to know that we can counterattack those thoughts and we can flip them around. This is where practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the faster you're going to catch yourself thinking the negative thought, and then you can flip it around and avoid the negative impact of that thought. So for example, while filming this video, you can bet that I made a huge amount of mistakes. So immediately after every mistake, my mind went to, this is too hard. I suck at this. I'm terrible. Why am I doing this? I want to quit. But because I dedicate my life to this, I am very aware and I am great at catching myself thinking negative thoughts. So I immediately flip them around. And what I say in this occasion is, I'm just learning. I'm new at this, and every day I'm getting better and better. So the next time that you have the opportunity to do something new and the first thing that comes to your mind is, I can't do this, immediately turn it around and say, I can learn to do this. And I can bet to you that that subtle change in your thinking will have massive impact, because you're going to go from not doing, not risking, and not trying to actually doing. And when you do, you can surprise yourself with how amazing you might be at it, or how much you enjoy it, or how it wasn't anything to fear in the first place. And this is how your life starts to change little by little by making these subtle changes. Do you remember those shows that they created massive makeovers for people's appearance and for their homes? There was one show called The Swan, where these ladies and these men came in looking one way, and then they came out after months of training, of dieting, even plastic surgery, looking entirely different. And my favorite shows are the home editions, where these families were sent on vacation and a week later they came home and it was a totally new home that was adapted to their needs. A mindset makeover is going to take time, probably the longest of the 3 makeovers, because our minds have been wired to think in one way, and this is going to take some time to rewire. Be patient. In this case, patience is your biggest ally. So celebrate your wins. Remember that every shift in your perspective, as little as it can seem, is going to add up, and overall is going to create massive impact in your life. Now, who doesn't love an amazing hack? I'm going to share with you right now 3 hacks that will help you get your mindset makeover started, and it will make it easier and way more fun. So the first hack is called mirror talk. Every day when you wake up, go to the bathroom, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what kind of day do I want to have today? What do I want to feel today? And then just let yourself go. Have a dialogue with yourself, affirming the present tense, everything you want to experience that day and everything you want to feel that day. So for example, you can say, today I want to feel amazing. Today I want to feel happy. Today I want to feel empowered. Today everything will work out for me exactly as I want it. Today I'm going to find the first parking spot when I get to the supermarket. Today I'm going to have an amazing conversation with my partner. Today I'm going to be super successful at my job. Just expect it, because when you expect it, whether it's good or bad, it comes true. Whatever you want to experience, your mind will help you make it happen. But the trick here is that you need to expect it to happen. So don't just say, today I'm going to find the first parking spot, and then allow that doubt to creep in and say, really? Your belief is the most important ingredient. The second hack is called affirmation post-its. So get a pack of sticky notes and write out some positive affirmations, and then stick them on the wall of wherever you are the most time. Maybe the fridge, maybe the bathroom, your closet door, your office, your car. Some of these affirmations could be, I am enough. Everything is always working out for me. I deserve to be happy. I deserve abundance. The universe has my back. Everything is easy for me. This is a way to start rewiring your thoughts. And finally, the third hack is called gratitude alarms. So set up a few alarms in your phone, and when they go off, take maybe 2 or 3 minutes to write down or think about 3 things that you're grateful for. Try not to repeat these things so you can start programming your mind to focus on everything that you're grateful for. You can start with little things like the cup of coffee that you're drinking in the morning, and you can go all the way to amazing big things like being healthy, being alive, having a family. The more you train your mind to be grateful for, the more it will focus on those things, and then the more the universe will bring more of those things to you. So let's quickly recap everything we learned today. We talked about the importance of a mindset makeover and how a mindset makeover entails being aware of all the limiting beliefs that are no longer serving you and getting them out of your mind so you can create the proper environment for nice, beautiful, fresh, empowering thoughts to flourish that will propel you to go forward and to get to where you want to go, that will help you achieve the life of your dreams. And I gave you 3 easy hacks that will help you kickstart your mindset. The first one, mirror talk, where you go to the mirror every morning and you just ask yourself, what kind of day do I want to have today? And you let yourself go and just affirm all the amazing things that will happen to you that day. The second one is called post-it affirmations, where you just take a pack of sticky notes and write different affirmations and you stick them on the wall where you can see them and read them every day so you can start reprogramming your mind. And the last one is gratitude alarms. You set up your alarm several times a day, and when it goes off, you just give yourself 2 or 3 minutes to write 3 things that you're grateful for. So now that you're armed with 3 really powerful tools to kickstart your mindset makeover, you're probably wondering what's next in the personal transformation journey. Well, the more we understand something, the better we get at it. So if we're having 40 to 60,000 thoughts every day, we really need to dive deep into understanding the pattern of our thoughts, because some of these patterns are really wired and they're not all positive. So if you want to understand everything of how these patterns of your thoughts create your reality, click on the next video.